Hey, Tara Strong here, and you're listening to the Geekcast Radio Network.
Hey, this is Tom Zoller, creator of Long Distance, and you are listening to The Pull Bag.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Did you know you're all my very best friends?
Hello and welcome to The Pull Bag. This is episode 130 and we are continuing Fiendship is Friendship February. I am TF2 and Mike. Joining me is Beatles Diva. Hello.
Bonjour, aloha. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good whatever you want it to be.
And I don't even want to know.
Huh.
Mine would probably be a microphone, but I don't even want to know what your cutie mark would be.
Microphone? Oh, man. I don't know. What?
The only reason why I am even saying this, folks, is because we are here continuing Fiendship is Friendship February, talking about My Little Pony, Ponytails Volume 2. This has 4 stories in it. The Cutie Mark Crusaders, Princess Celestia, Spike, and Luna. Cutie Mark Crusaders, the story is by Ted Anderson, art and colors by Ben Bates, yay. For Celestia,
Was that a
stories
good
by...
yay or a bad yay?
No, yay. I love Ben Bates.
I couldn't tell. You're
No. There wasn't a question mark. Yay, there was a good yay.
Oh.
No, yay, Ben Bates. Yay. I just trying to get through all this. Celestia is written by Georgia Ball, the Transformers Robots in Disguise comic writer right now.
Yeah.
Art and colors are done by Amy Memberson. Love her stuff. Spike's...
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I gotta get her. We gotta get her for an interview. Oh, man. Especially after all those gem covers she did when the first 2 issues came out.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Spike's is stories by Rob Anderson, art and colors by Agnes Garbowska. She's another one that's really awesome with art and covers and stuff. And Luna's story is done by Katie Cook, art by Andy Price, colors by Heather Breckel, and
Neil Yakite looks. Is it Neil Yakitaki? I'm not sure. I apologize, but he did all the lettering again.
Maybe he should just switch his name to Takei.
No.
I know. It's just a bad Sulu joke, folks. Come on now. So the Cutie Mark Crusaders. We start off with them. And again, you're going to have to help me because I never really even though I've seen the episode from season 1 with them trying to find their cutie marks. Uh-huh. Who are the other 2 besides Apple Bloom?
So we got Scootaloo, who's the Pegasus, and Sweetie Belle, which is Rarity's younger sister.
Okay, so Sweetie Belle is the one in the pink and the white and the purple, right?
Yeah, that's Sweetie Belle. Mm-hmm.
And then what's the other one's name?
Scootaloo, okay.
Is she anyone's anything?
No one knows who parents are. She has any sibling. She just loves Rainbow Dash. She wants to be Rainbow Dash. She follows her and she tries to be everything like Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, so Scootaloo is bored. It's only been summer vacation for a week, and I think we've already run out of stuff to do. How is that even possible?
It seems to happen a lot with kids during the summer.
So, Sweetie Belle. We've already tried about a zillion ways to get our cutie marks, so we know we're not cutie mark filmmakers, cutie mark crocheters, cutie mark jugglers. Seems like we've tried just about everything in Ponyville by now. Cutie mark accountants, cutie mark architects, cutie mark silversmiths, cutie mark...
They just really just want their cutie marks.
Yeah.
So they do everything.
Yeah. So then we gotta get out of Ponyville. Come on, girls, we need a change of scenery. Where the hey are we? Well, if the sun's over there and it's 1:15 lunch and we came from back that way or maybe that way, maybe we should have gotten a map. Maps are for wimps. We're crusaders. Yeah, she's definitely Rainbow Dash.
She wants to be Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a rumble in the forest. And no, it's not. What is that? Skipping stone? What happens? Avalanche.
Well, they fall down, yeah. And I think
Okay.
it's just like the onomatopoeia and the visual that they're falling down.
So they find some kind of gem and know she's not truly outrageous.
I see what you did, though.
Yeah, I know, right? We should get your sister to tell us what it is. Hey, yeah, Rarity knows all about gems. She's doing a fitting for Twilight right now, but I'm sure she'd be happy to help us out. Oh boy, Rarity. Oh god, look at what she's got Twilight in. Those colors are so not flattering to Twilight at all.
Oh, see, but we learned this before.
Yeah.
Before she used to make stuff which she thinks they would like, but then she learns that there's stuff that they like, that they wanted, even though she doesn't approve of it. But it's what the customer wants. So
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that I don't know how Twilight wants those colors. Looks like green and gold threw up all over the thing.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either.
No. This is a neat gem. Let's see the refractive indexes. Yes, where did I put my screllometer?
Yep. Screllometer.
Girls, I'm afraid I've never seen a gem like this before. Gem, you say? You know, I skipped lunch. I forgot Spike eats gems.
Yep. And he ruins a lot of things because of it.
And Spike's like, this looks pretty. Well, that's no gem. It's a mimicker. Creator equestrian mimicker, Globalus improbulus.
And I love how it looks like a D&D guide.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost looks like a 12-sided dice that's been like stuck.
Yeah.
And I love
Side A, side D.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it is kind of awesome. So they figure this thing out is a mimicker, and it can change into whatever it wants. And the general gist of the story here is the Cutie Mark Crusaders have it do everything they want instead of what it's basically. It basically is a. I don't want to say it's a repeat, but it's basically the same thing as what happened in Rarity's episode with the gowns and everything else. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So they end up, not necessarily being friends with it. They end up using it for all the stuff they want to use it for. I do enjoy the art here. I think the art is really, really cool. Like having Apple Bloom use it as a tote bag.
Oh, I know. They turned it into so many cute little things.
Yeah, absolutely. Do they ever? And I don't think this will be a spoiler because I don't want you to tell me if they. I want you to tell me if they do or if they don't, but I don't want you to tell me what it is. Do they ever get their cutie marks within the context of the show or no?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good.
Just last season, so it takes a while.
Okay.
It takes
a while. But... Yeah, and that's fine. I just don't want the show to just be constantly, we still need to, So as we go along here, they each use the little changeling furniture, paper towels, musical instruments, all this stuff. You okay, Imp? Because they start calling it Imp, and I swear, all I can think of is Hordak's Imp from She-Ra, the little blue dude.
Oh, yeah.
So she was a young mimicker. She's probably tired, and they all start fighting over her. And Imp just kind of goes off on her own. Because they all fall asleep. Good morning, Winona. Winona's a little much.
I love Winona. She's so cute.
Good morning, Winona. And another Winona? So they're having her try all kinds of stuff, like I said, and the lesson here is, she needs to do what she wants to do, not what they want her to do. They basically overuse her to the extreme, like with giraffes.
Yeah, they make her into so many different things. It's crazy.
Yeah. At this point in the story, they're all, they're just still making her into all these different things, and eventually she will get, she gets fed up, she gets angry, she gets mad. She also gets sad, because if you look at those 3 panels where she's doing the P, at the end of it, she starts crying.
Well, she's exhausted. She doesn't know what she really is, because she's young,
Yeah.
So
yep.
you feel sorry for what should seem like an inanimate object.
Yep. Oh no, Imp, we gotta go after her. Quick, she's heading towards the market. But today's the flea market. Oh no. I do love that this wide splash page of the different stuff at the flea market. They pretty much nailed what a flea market is supposed to be, even for Ponyville.
Oh, I know. I mean, you got everything.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the kids fighting.
Yeah, they always fight. And Scootaloo's, maybe we had her turn into too much stuff. I mean, she turned into everything we asked her to. Yeah, we kept asking her to turn into stuff we wanted. Did we ever ask her what she wanted to do? Isn't it kind of obvious when they get into the library here where she is? She's right in the center, right?
Oh, well, yeah, because she already turned into that.
Yeah, the horse head. And all I can think of is Horsehead from Zelda at this point. When I saw that.
Anytime I think of a Horsehead, I just think of Godfather.
Make her an offer she can't refuse. So they all want to apologize to her, and they find her, and we end with the Cutie Mark Crusaders writing to Princess Celestia, saying that they're going to let Imp grow at her own pace, and maybe when we're all a little more mature, we can be friends again. Until then, she'll be waiting for us in her home. Which is where? Is it back in that cave?
It's back in the cave, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like this one. It's fun. I think the episode where they're actually looking for their cutie marks is better than this.
But they're always... See, this is... I kind of got worn out with the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Did you?
Yeah. And so, this is a cute episode because I really like the Imp.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Imp. Yes.
Yeah, I really like that. But it seems like with the Cutie Mark Crusaders... This is good because it's something different besides them looking for their cutie marks. They're actually having fun with something that they're not constantly trying to get their marks for, and I appreciate that. I really do. And like I said, you get feelings for like what's supposedly an inanimate object. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So up next, what would you give the Cutie Mark story?
I would give this a 4. A good solid 4.
I give it a 3.5. I don't know. Scootaloo, as much as I like Rainbow Dash, Scootaloo just kind of bugged me a few times.
Aw, she's my favorite of the Crusaders. I love Scootaloo.
So we get to Princess Celestia's story here. And they're having the Pony School Grand Gala or whatever it is, and we see... Who do we see here?
Which one? Which panel?
Who are these? It's a little less exciting, perhaps. The 2 ponies on the panel, the one that's yawning and the one that's...
They're new to... As far as I know,
okay.
They're new to the comics, so...
Okay. So we have Celestia addressing everyone to the Royal High. That's what it is, the Royal High Tea, not the Grand Gala. Royal High Tea. Heaven forbid all the pony fans just lash out at me for calling this the Grand Gala. Oh my god. So this is the Royal High Tea. This is basically freshman. It's basically like a freshman orientation kind of thing. For the school.
The parents bring their kids to kind of get to know the teachers.
Yep. And the story becomes a story of Princess Celestia and Inkwell, who is the oldest teacher at the school.
Yeah, and the kids are to the point where they're starting to make fun of her, and because she's not as spry as some of the other teachers, and she's got some old stories. I like her myself. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, she is. She it reminds me. There was I don't know. I've been trying to think of this story since I did this book. This actually, when I was in elementary school, I read a book at some point or another where the really good teacher, the teacher who was always nice to all the students and everything else, and the students just took advantage of that all the time in the story. It is revealed throughout the story, at least at the end, that she turned into the bad substitute that they had one day when the good teacher was out. And I can't think of the damn. I think the teacher's name was Mrs. Nelson or something, but I can't think of the damn book. It's been driving me crazy. I know it's not Wayside School. I know it's not. Oh god, it's just driving me nuts.
I don't remember.
So we have.
I don't remember it.
So we have Inkwell here, and the kids are all, like you said, laughing at her, and the kids, because Celestia shows up, they all get their little angel. I know their ears aren't devil horns, but when they're hee-heeing and snickering at Inkwell, I'm like, hey, and then the halos appear, and I'm like, yeah.
They look like the Powerpuff Girls. Look at them.
Yeah?
Very Powerpuff Girlish, and I love it.
Yeah.
And they kind of, you can tell which one's which.
Buttercup was on the left, Bubbles is in the middle, and Blossom's on the right. Yep. So, green, red, and blue. If they were male, they would be the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah.
Don't forget to rewards. Go over to the Wary, and let's see. So
the next page, there's a cameo which I absolutely love.
Which is
Snape. They got Snape. Snape is in the very first panel, in the left-hand side.
The pony with the scowl on his face.
That is Snape. Look at his hair. Look at his expression. He's got the black cloak. That's Snape.
Snape? Who the hell is Snape? What are you talking about?
Are you serious? From Harry Potter?
Oh, God. I haven't watched those damn movies. I haven't read those damn books.
Everyone knows who Snape is. He's the best character.
I don't. I don't, and I am blissfully ignorant, and I do not want to know. Don't even tell me.
Oh, you hurt me so, man. Oh, I'm a Severance girl.
It's nothing new. Nothing I haven't done before.
I'm not kidding. That is so Snape. Kudos.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You need help.
I don't. Well, in other areas probably, yeah, but not in this case. No, I am perfectly fine being blissfully ignorant on Harry Plopper.
Let me ask you something. So Inkwell, she kind of reminds me of Isma. Do you know who Isma is?
No.
How the Emperor's New Groove. She's the villainess.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like.
I didn't know her name, but yeah, I know. Sadly, I know.
And that is. Oh my gosh, this is so Harry Potter because there's Snape again, and there's Trelawney next to him.
Yep.
I didn't even notice Trelawney. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out here. You just don't get it. Oh, so many Harry Potter references. I love this. Oh.
Oh, I would have been much happier if it was Mojo Jojo. So everything goes to hell in a high basket here. The high tea is ruined.
And then you can't say the chef doesn't look like Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon who?
Gordon. Oh shit, dude.
No, I know who Gordon Ramsay
Okay.
is. I
was
just
just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know who Gordon Ramsay is. I just don't watch Hell's Kitchen or whatever show he does now.
Can't tell me that does not look like Gordon Ramsay. That is Gordon Ramsay in pony form right there. I love it.
I guess I don't pay that much attention to the guy, so I wouldn't know.
Oh my gosh. I will make references to almost every panel here. Let's see how many you get. Okay. So later on this page, you get Cotter from Welcome Back, Cotter.
That's funny.
Can't you see it? Please tell me you know that show.
Yes, I know. Okay. Welcome Back, Cotter. Thank you.
Okay.
The giant explosion is just awesome.
Boom! The explosion of real food come to life.
Yeah, looks like a bunch of chocolate. Oh, because there's a bunny. Yeah, it's dang. That's a little too literal, people. Like seriously, a giant golden rabbit screaming, and then it explodes and chocolate comes out of it.
I love it.
It's way too literal.
I love it. So much fun stuff.
Yep.
Flying bananas and
flying bananas, oranges, and apples. Oh my! And because of this incident, Princess Celestia doesn't really want, the parents don't want their kids going to the school. Who is that pony that's apologizing? Oh God.
I don't know which page you're on.
Princess Celestia, I'm so sorry. If the students stay home, what's going to happen to the school? The yellow pony with the pink hair. I know that's not Apple Bloom.
Oh no, that's the pony that's in this issue. Why can't I think of her name?
I don't know.
Oh crap! I apologize.
No class to teach means no school to teach in. Maybe one of us shouldn't hang up before we all have to. So Princess Celestia needs some alone time talking with Philomena, her pet Phoenix. That was a crazy episode. I remember watching that.
That was a fun episode. I love that episode.
Where they're like, oh my god, we killed Princess Celestia's pet. Oh my god, she's going to banish us.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that one.
So we get to this flashback story that Princess Celestia is talking about what happened in the past here. And basically Inkwell comes out and saves the day pretty much here, right?
Yep. Yeah, when she was a young pony.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of G1 references here.
Is there?
Oh, yeah. So the other unicorn that's with them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say her name. Is that Moon Dancer from G1? So,
don't ask. You're the expert here.
I wouldn't say expert, no. But then you go to the next panel, and you got my favorite. Yay! Firefly makes an appearance, and I love it.
Awesome.
Yep.
So you have this great pony war, and I love the art here.
Oh,
on Celestia, on
gorgeous.
Inkwell, it's just so well done. It almost, if it wasn't, you look at the big splash page where it says, where she says, we pushed them back until they crawled into the shadows that formed them. You look at this big splash page, and it so much reminds me of the way Livio does his Transformers. Like when we were in Dark Cybertron and Livio did a few issues, and he had that real slick look to all the robots. That's what this reminds me of.
It's gorgeous.
Yep, absolutely. So Camelot was saved.
Oh, but let me go back here.
Go ahead.
So back to young Inkwell, the page. She kind of looks like Betty Johnson a little bit. I love it. And we have on the bottom little inspirations of G1 ponies. So on the bottom where, the one that says Bang on it, panel says Bang. Okay, so you got Surprise, the white and green hair with her green hair. She was the inspiration to Pinkie Pie. You have Glory, who is the inspiration for Rarity. And then you've got like a little Firefly who is the inspiration for Rainbow Dash. So,
yeah.
So much goodness in that little panel.
Yeah. Inkwell, she almost looks like Twilight.
Yeah, she has like a Twilight feel. The first panel on that page, she just looks like Betty Johnson to me. She's got the Betty Johnson look to her.
So as we go along, she says, she talks about Princess Celestia's offer to teach at the school. They're all fawning all over Inkwell here. She's probably tired of telling that story. You ponies really want to hear about that? Of course. I heard it was as big as a mountain. And, oh, God. Oh, my God. I just realized it. Inkwell. She's Cup.
She's Cup.
She's Cup.
The older Inkwell? Yeah, I can see that.
Me. We want to hear a story. Tell a story. Yes, Cup. Tell Swoop good parts. So this becomes whether they should force Inkwell to retire or not. And Celestia is like, I'm going to solve this dilemma by book. She has Raven take a message. By a royal decree, the Pony Teacher Committee will assemble at Princess Celestia's school for the gifted unicorns for a hearing tomorrow night concerning the retirement of my most senior teacher, Inkwell.
Aww.
Yep. All stand at attention for Her Royal Highness Princess Celestia. I don't know if that's the way Rio Pony actually sounds, but that's... Oh my God.
They all sound different, so I can see it.
No, look at the announcer pony.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's
Carter. Welcome back, Carter.
Oh, God. Yeah, no. I was thinking Rio in the 70s.
Oh, God.
Actually...
No, we're not bringing Rio
yes.
this bullshit.
Oh, come on. He's got purple hair. I can see Rio with a purple mustache.
Rio.
He's got purple eyes. Yeah, he's just so Rio.
No, that's Welcome Back, Carter right there.
Oh, boy.
Don't you dare bring Rio into ponies.
I hope there's fan art out there somewhere of Rio Pachenko turning into a pony. That would be awesome.
No, that's hurtful for both fandoms.
No, it's not. You liked Rio in the comic at least, so at least that's one good point. So the whole thing here, as it is written by our bylaws, the teacher may prove her competency by passing a test chosen by me. By request of the princess, the teacher will transform this ugly, disgusting toad into a beautiful, less disgusting toad. And Inkwell just kind of stares at it and stares at it, and everybody's like, what's taking so long? If she isn't going to do anything, is there cotton in your ears to match that fluff in your head? Oh boy. We don't have all night. Are you gonna use magic on this ugly toad or not? What ugly toad?
I love this. I fell in love with Inkwell right there, and
That
I'm like,
yeah,
aww.
the ugly toad right in front of you. You mean this handsome devil? He's perfect just the way he is. What you put Floribina? Doesn't this remind you of something?
It reminds me of what?
No, she asks
Oh,
Floribunda. Doesn't this
oh,
remind you of something?
that's right. Okay, I didn't change the page. Sorry.
And then all as I can think of is Celestia has turned into Hot Rod. Doesn't this remind you of anything, Cup? No, I've never seen anything like this before.
I love the flashbacks. They're so cute.
Yeah, the flashbacks are awesome. And so the flashback is Inkwell and Floribunda, or whatever her name is. There you are, Floribunda. Don't you want to be in the school picture? No, my braces make me look like the biggest nerd in school. Oh, I don't know about that. You can't out-nerd me. I'm a seasoned veteran. Okay, maybe not anymore.
I love that she did that. That is so sweet. I mean, that's
Yeah.
true teacher's love right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Shining lights. Didn't Inkwell help you overcome your shyness? What is it you do now again? I'm a motivational speaker. I'm so ashamed.
She looks so cute.
Yeah, and didn't Inkwell make you feel better about carrying around your teddy bear, which I totally don't need anymore?
And he has it in his little bag there. I love it.
Yeah. And it basically turns into them saying how Inkwell has all helped them.
Mm-hmm.
She helped me get over my fear of clowns. That's awesome. That's awesome right there.
I like that. That is so cute. That is pretty cute.
So basically, they don't want her to retire.
Yeah, because they remember she's done some good things.
Yeah. Congratulations, old friend. I'm glad you'll be staying on. Never doubted it for a minute.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's just so cool. It's one of those stories where it's treat others as you want to be treated story, kind of.
I would say out of all the spotlights of the ponies, this is my favorite.
Really?
This is my well, there's so many references to G1. I mean,
right.
There's so many other pop culture references in here as well. I mean, it just, and the moral of the story, and I just love Inkwell. She's adorable. I mean,
Does she show up again in the other comics or no?
No, this is as far as I'm a little behind on my comics, so I don't.
Oh, okay.
So I can't say that, but what I have read, no. So
okay.
But I absolutely love this. This was, like I said, out of the 10 micro series, this is my favorite, I'd say. Well, they got Firefly in there, so yeah, they win points right there.
So we end with Princess Celestia. Confidence is a gift, and I hoped Inkwell would inspire in the little ponies as well, as long as she could. But yet I couldn't help but wonder, had my old friend's confidence been shaken? And we find that Inkwell's just asleep. You've earned your rest. Sleep well, for tomorrow is another school day.
I love it. I like that the toad is in her hat as well. I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's awesome.
Again, if you go back and reread this, there's so much glorious things in the background. So much fun. I love it.
Cool.
I'm not a big Celestia fan. She's kind of like Superman. You know what you're going to get with Celestia. So
Yeah.
I really did like this story. It was just really heartwarming. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, one of the alternate covers for this is her. I assume it's a photo. Oh, it's a photograph on the desk.
Hmm.
It has to be. Yeah, it looks like it's a photograph on Inkwell's desk with it's Celestia, Spike, and Twilight sleeping on Celestia's wing.
Yeah. So cute.
Actually, Twilight looks smaller there. Is
Well, yeah,
she young?
that's when she went to school. When she went to the
Oh,
academy.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
So, and I'm pretty sure Inkwell taught Twilight. So.
Hmm. All right, so up next for chapter 3, we have the gem-eating Spike. Now, has it been explained why the dragons eat gems? Is it just what they
That's
do?
just their food.
Okay.
I mean, I look at Lord of the Rings. Smog
Ugh.
was obsessed with gold, so it's kind of just like.
Once again,
Yeah.
there is only one return, and it isn't of the king, it's of the Jedi.
Or whatever.
So Spike is chapter 3 here, and they're having Spike strike a pose, and
That's not Spike. That's Aloysius.
oh, I thought it said Spike is over there reading a book,
Yeah.
and
then Twilight and Fluttershy are playing with their pets.
yep,
Aloysius and Angel.
karate Colt style, impressive. The hoity-toity, very nice, Angel. That's certainly going to impress the judges, especially Hoity himself. Yes, work it, Aloysius. Sorry, Spike. Are we making too much noise? Oh, it's all right, Twilight. Watching everybody get ready for the big pet show, it makes me miss Pee-wee, I guess. So Twilight says, you did the right thing returning Pee-wee to the wild. The baby phoenix should be with its parents, and there was that ice cream incident. What ice cream incident? I want a story about that. And Fluttershy offers that he can go with her and Angel to the show to help practice, and Spike is going back into the house. Well, I'll just read my, hey, wait a minute. And he sees the sea beasts.
I love it. Did you ever have sea monkeys?
No.
Oh.
I had something. It wasn't sea monkeys. It might have been sea horses, or I don't know. I had some sort of waterlogged thing that you put it in the water, and it was one of those. You ever see the Phineas and Ferb episode where they're trying to get X-ray vision, and it's those old comic book ads?
Yeah.
It's like X-ray vision glasses. All you have to do is send this in. You know, the old back of the, and so they send it in, and they get the glasses, and Phineas puts them on, and he doesn't actually see any X-ray vision, and it's just his hand in front of the thing, and.
Yep.
He says, Ferb, let me see that comic again. Oh, fool your friends does not actually give you X-ray. And then they go and make actual X-ray. So that's kind of what that kind of reminds me of. So Spike is... Basically, the Spike story here is he goes overboard with the whole pet thing.
Yeah.
Because he missed the pet that he left. And the Pony Express. Oh,
God. Come. That's awesome. Come on.
It's awesome, but it just or you know what's even funnier? United States Pony Service.
No, the Pony Express. The post office started off as the Pony Express, so it works.
Yeah, that's true. Delivery for Spike. That's me. Thanks. Blah, blah, blah. Hours of fun. Training time will vary. Blah, blah. Only feed them provided. Blah. Here's what I'm looking for. Add sea beast eggs to water and let sit covered for 3 hours. Wait till I show the others. 3 hours later, fillies and gentle ponies, prepare yourselves for the majestic beauty of the sea beasts. Wow, that's a really big aquarium. I think I can almost make out their tiny heads. Look at the expressions on Twilight and Fluttershy.
I know, they're adorable.
Owlicious doesn't seem to care, and Angel, in his evil, is laughing at
Angel
Spike.
is evil, I tell you.
Huh? They must not be fully grown yet. They need more time. So basically, like I said, Spike overdoes it. He overfeeds them. They turn into these big giant monsters.
Well, he does a special growth recipe.
Yeah, they may not be magical pets, but I bet this will make them.
Basically, he gives them steroids. Oh. This is an anti-drug commercial right here.
Oh my god. Yeah. Blah blah. Will make for a healthy magical pet. Use recipes only for magical pets. Blah blah. Super growth recipe. Yes. And Spike doesn't he doesn't follow directions like you should.
No, because he's like a child. He wants his instant gratification. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Instant gratification. So
he tries to train them.
The
yikes!
dragon's doing the
yes, circle.
How the dragon does the training instead of how to train.
Oh, dang! That's just.
I thought that was bad.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad. Great job. Have some more food. No, Spike. That's not feeding them is not gonna help.
As we see.
They then begin. Oh my God. He's multiplying Michael Keaton's. It's multiplicity all over again. I love that movie. I need to see if that's on Hulu later. You can stop now. I think there's enough of you. And basically, he needs a bigger aquarium. They all get out. They all basically attempt to destroy the house.
It's like evolution.
Yeah, it's pretty much an evolutionary tale with these little sea beast things, and they start talking. They start growing more, and it's a thing of letting things get out of hand. What is all that racket downstairs? They've essentially built their own civilization.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's evolution, like sped up. I love it. It's fun.
Yeah. You painted the walls? You've got to be kidding me. You've ruined the floor, too.
And they start picking up language.
Mm-hmm. How am I ever going to get this mess cleaned up in time? Clean floor. Clean wall. It becomes a battle between the floor people
and the wall people.
The floor beasts and the wall beasts.
I love it.
You're fighting? That's it. Enough.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Oh my God.
I like that
Spike?
they made. I like how some of the beasties made planes out of books.
Yeah, wings.
Yeah, I love it.
If there was a skull in his dragon breath, it would spike his pizzazz.
No, it's for pizzazz and pizzazz. So.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying the skull thing that they have over in the gym comic.
I know what you're saying.
No more fighting, no more smoke. I thought I raised you better than this. Everyone back to their places, then nobody move. This is a disaster. And Spike sees a little pony with her mommy, and basically Spike learns the lesson that he should have learned earlier. No shortcuts. Okay, fellas, it's time to get to work. You're smart, you're big noggins make mine look small. Oh, God. Oh, it's Spike gets a new brain. It's Grimlock gets a new brain.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going to learn the right way, and I know you can do it. Let's start at the beginning. As Pone Descartes said, I think, therefore I am what I am. Oh.
To bees or not to bees?
Bees. That is the question. So he starts teaching them, which is not exactly the best, I don't think, because they start learning more and more. And yeah, Spike doesn't like Angel.
Oh no, they never really got along too well. So
Stinky. And dragons.
And dragon.
And buffaloes. This is going to take forever.
It's so cute though. I love how childlike they are. They just want to take everything in, you know.
And they've all grown up.
Oh yeah, the evolution is so cute. They're adorable. First of all,
they learned much, but so much more to learn. You're leaving right now, but you just got here and you grew up so fast. I hardly had time to. I mean, so it's like being a parent, Spike.
Gotta say goodbye to his kids now.
I think the best panel in this comic. Stinky, perhaps Spike can train you next. I love Fluttershy's little look and like, how Angel is so put off.
I love Angel at the end. He's so cute.
Yep. I think you'll be writing the letter to Princess Celestia on this one, Spike. Yes, I can tell her I raised the best pets ever.
Yeah. Oh, poor Spikey.
Poor Spike. What would you give the Spike story?
This is really cute. I kind of saw where it was going. I'd give it a 3.5. But the little guys are so adorable.
They are,
They're so cute. What would you give it?
I'll give it about the same. I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting and fun. And so far, and of course my memory kind of sucks on this, so you'll have to remind me. So far, I don't remember too many episodes in season 1 where it's just Spike-centric.
I think he has one, but I can't remember now.
Yeah. I liked it. It gave more to his character. It shows the whole thing of going overboard and all that. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And finally up today we have Luna. I love how this begins.
I first of all just love the cover. It's gorgeous with the other.
Yeah, the cover is amazing. This might be my favorite cover outside of the Spike Gem cover.
Yeah. With the other two princesses, it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous, and I love the background because that's more like Queen Crystalis's kind of like design.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got to Queen Crystalis? You have not yet, have you?
Oh, not yet. Okay. Not in season 1.
She's not in season 1, so yeah.
Yeah, what I like about this is how they started out almost like a movie. Bobby Curnow presents a K&A&H production, which is basically the creative team.
Oh, okay.
Starring in The Day Shift, which I assume it's the creative team. Let me go back and make sure that I'm right on this. When does Luna doesn't show up in season 1, does she?
In season 1? Yeah. She's in the very first episode. First 2 episodes. She's Nightmare Moon, and then when they calm her down, she turns into Luna.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah. A K and H and it's Katie Cook, Andy Price, Heather Breckle, Neil. So yeah, basically how they go about doing this is, like I said, they open it up as if it's almost where did that? There it is. They open it up like it's a movie, and I just absolutely love that. And it's like Luna starring in The Day Shift.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Because as we learn here, Luna is a night person.
Yep, she takes care of the night.
Mm-hmm. And she's basically arguing with Celestia, saying that she's asking her, "Are you saying your job is harder than mine?" And Celestia is like, "No, they're just different." And Celestia here looks, with this art style, she looks so young. She doesn't look like the giant older princess that she looked like in her own book. I know it's two different art styles, two different artists, but it just looks like this happens like...
Well, hasn't got all prettied up. She still just woke up for the day.
I know, but I'm just saying... I'm just saying the art style, it doesn't look like the same princess. Like, it just doesn't look like the same Princess Celestia as we saw earlier. Which I know it's two different artists, but...
She just looks like a relaxed Celestia.
So Luna is basically goading her into having them switch jobs. It's basically Freaky Friday, people.
Mm.
Except they don't actually switch bodies; they just switch jobs. And Kivitz. Kivitz. Why does he remind me of Jarvis?
He's probably supposed to be like Jarvis.
Yeah.
He's a helper.
It all comes back to Iron Man, people. And I've seen this story a million times. They did it in Justice League. They've done it in other things. And the overall premise of the story is not that original, which is fine. I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I do like seeing the story, and I like seeing Luna walk in Princess Celestia's shoes and them realizing that they both have really, really hard jobs. Because I haven't, to this point in the show, obviously, seen how hard Princess Celestia works, and this is what's kind of showing you that as Luna is going through her, for both of them, actually, showing you how hard they both work.
Their days are, yeah. It's tough being a princess.
Mm-hmm. I love Luna. So how exciting to see so many ponies out and about during the day. The peasantry of our kingdom enjoying the land. Thrilling. Let's not call them peasantry, princess. It's not endearing.
This is an oncoming theme, and I love it.
No, what about the serfs? No, the peons, definitely not. Civilians, sigh, that'll work. Because Princess Luna, she's very overprivileged. Or that's the way that she comes off to me, would you say?
No, because you gotta remember, she was stuck in the moon for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't think she has any privileges. So...
No. I'm saying her her upper crust, the way she's, looking at them as peasants, and it kind of reminds me.
That's what I'm saying. She's been gone for so long. Times have changed, but she's still back in the time of when things were a lot more prim and proper, and so she hasn't learned to get out of that phase yet.
She kind of reminds me of Paris Hilton.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm saying, this whole thing about calling them different, bad names, and then let us return to watching the civilians lead their simple lives. And I'm like, yeah, that's such what a rich chick would say. So Kivitz says, actually, I must be off. You have to present for the Royal Guard this morning report in 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
so
busy day.
Yeah, the Royal Guard presentation, not exactly what she hoped for. And the Royal Guards have some crazy stories. Actually, not even some crazy, more boring stories than anything else. I love the panel. Goodness, no, it was just an opossum. It gave a flash sentry over there. Quite the start, though. It did? And she's just so defeated. Hanging her head. It's just
it's like if you could make a big sigh. That's
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Absolutely. So we have this, so we go to the next page here, the next panel here. We have this strange pony in a cloak running down the little alley there, going into the condemned building. What's the password? Hoofacures. And it turns out
it's a spa.
there's...
I love it.
It's Spa with Celestia. It's been so long since we've seen you. Welcome. Back to Luna. She's doing more and more things. What's the next on the list here? Let's see. It's I think that meeting with the kitchen staff went very well, don't you? Would have been much better had you let me sample the desserts that were preferred.
I know. Poor Luna. She just wants some cake.
Yeah. Nonsense. Do you know how much sugar is in carrot cake? Your glucose levels will thank me. He says, and now we have a meeting with the delegates from the Crystal Empire's Winter Snow Day Committee. I hope you like signing your name over and over and over. Lots of official documents. I know I do. So, once again, boring paperwork for Luna. And we finally get to something she loves. Disputes. That sounds marvelous. Entertaining. Let us be off. And she doesn't... at first, it doesn't seem like she's going to fit in with this. And, of course, she does. No need for dramatics. I have my decree. We shall cut the cart in half. Both parties shall receive a half and be happy. Wait, no, that'll ruin the cart. That all seems well and good, but there are two of us. We can't cut it into 2/3. Oh, it's
the story.
Flex and yeah, it's
Flim and Flam.
No, not them. It's wheatgrass and flax.
Oh yeah, them too. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Flim and Flam.
No, not Flim and Flam.
You haven't got to them. They're awesome.
That was trickery, though. Who is most upset about the destruction of the card is the true owner. Next.
That's a Bible story, if you can remember.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So she has fun doing this for a while. And they go do something else here. While Celestia is in a waterfall bath? Because it's not a mud bath. I don't know.
It looks like a nice bath. I'd like to have one.
Yeah, absolutely. So all the animals get out. Celestia is still relaxing, and Luna has to cut the ribbon for the grand opening of a food mart.
Yeah, she's just like, oh god, this.
More paperwork. I'm dead on my hooves. How does Celestia lead such a hectic life? I'd rather take on fully grown owlbear in my own than do all that again. Does she do this every day? She does indeed, and she does it with both grace and dignity. Come along, lunch is a walk through the entire castle away. A quick jaunt.
I can just hear that.
You do realize I'm normally asleep right now, don't you? Oh, Piffle, you fell asleep for 4 whole minutes during that presentation of the award for best attendance at the School for Gifted Unicorns. That should be enough pep to get you through the rest of the afternoon. I can hurt you. That's Funny.
I love that one. She's so serious because I believe that she would actually make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I love the look on her face there.
Yep. It's very awesome. At least she gets to eat for once.
Yeah.
So there is that. We go to Celestia still relaxing.
She looks like she's having a good time.
Yeah. Yep. Can we just skip the things on the list that I find uneventful? No. Sigh. Then onward. What is the next one on the list?
Onward!
Oh, it will be quite easy to find fun in this. You're making an appearance at the Canterlot Garden Society's tea party to mingle for a bit. Mingle with the commoners? Yes, very fun. Let us be off. Let's not call them commoners either, shall we? Fine civilians, let us be off. So, high tea doesn't exactly go well, sort of.
I like that she wants to play chess with the civilians.
With the civilians.
As chess pieces, though. That's awesome.
Yep. And the one she makes friends with to play chess with. My rook at A1 takes your knight at A6. A foolish move to leave it so open. Nicely coughed, citizen. But now my rook may take yours, princess. A8 to A6. That move displeases me.
The rage.
Princess, I'm back and found an extra pink highlighter too. That'll make things extra fun when I'm going over the itinerary for the evening's events. What are you doing? I'm losing the battle, but not the war. Do not fret. I shall win in the end.
She doesn't like losing.
No, not at all. She sounds like one of those people that likes to always have the last word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Celestia, your sister would banish me to the moon if she saw what I just did. Let's not use that particular illusion again, shall we? Oh, sorry. My tournament, I mustn't let the blue-haired unicorn win. Pardon me, princess, you were already losing. Yeah, she's not one to give up so fast. Yes, await my return. We will finish this. And Celestia is done with her primping and relaxing and all that. And
I like how sparkly she looks.
yep, she looks so great. She says, oh, I bet Luna's doing marvelously. Are we done talking about doves? Oh, yes. Now we need to go over choreography for the torch lighting ceremony. I suppose talks of dancing and fire will be interesting. Not exactly. She, fire, shining armor, all good. What's next on the agenda? Well, princess, you wish to be rude and cut this meeting short. Yes, let's do that.
Yes!
We have another giant splash page of the, what is that?
It's the convention.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It really shows off the kingdom.
It looks like a lot of fun. Lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh, my.
And you know the rest, it says. Games of chance, game of skill. Amazing sea show. Oh, look, it's got a little shark in there.
Yeah.
Featuring Bruce the Shark. Ah! Faust Traveling Circus. There's so many fun things here.
Yeah. Luna's twitching at this point.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got fire in her eyes. She's not exactly...
She's not having a good time.
No, she throws out his watch. That was my grand ponies! Enough silence, subordinates. I don't think subordinates was called for.
I love the bats.
Yeah, the bats are awesome. I have had enough of this pandemonium. We're in a situation and we will be dealing with it my way. But the list. Flomp. So she's dealing with the citizens. Luna's dealing with the citizens. Citizens, come forth and let me bestow whatever agreements, endowments, gifts, blah, blah, blah. You are here to come form a line. So they all form a line. It reminds me of Buck Buck. No, not Buck Buck. Buck Buck.
As I said, Buck Buck.
10 guys form a line. We all line up. First guy comes down, old weird Harold. All right, Harold. Come in and land. A piece of paper. Somebody threw a piece of paper. That's an old sketch from a certain comedian that no one likes anymore, even though he is a monster. She's handling all that rather well, isn't she? She is. It wasn't very nice of you to pile all that on at her at once, you know. Nonsense. She was clearly ready for some advanced scheduling. So she admits that I had no idea your daily routine was so difficult. It is most unpleasant. Take back
It is most
your
unpleasant,
duties.
sister. Just you're saying it.
Yeah, absolutely. I do love the whole sisterly thing and how they don't even see. I originally thought that they were going to walk a mile in each other's shoes. This really isn't a Freaky Friday thing because Celestia went off and had a relaxing day.
Because Luna's she's got to control the night, so she's got her night shift to do now.
Yep.
That's the best lesson right there.
Come back here. I want to go to bed too. Would you like me to get you some tea? This tea is cold. Do you think she'll ever come back?
I like that there's a coda. Because it finishes with the possum saying the end. But then there's like a coda.
Yeah, thanks to all our readers from all the creators of the micro series. I feel like I can do anything. I'm switching you to decaf.
I bet I could fly. You can't. And it talks about Luna's night being tired and it's just I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I like the story. I thought it was really cool. I love all these covers. The covers in the back. Oh
yeah,
man,
they're fun. They're beautiful.
I mean, Spike versus Owlicious. That's awesome.
Yeah, Sarah Richards did all those covers, and they're gorgeous.
Yep.
The colors are just beautiful.
Yep. So, Ponytails Volume 2. Luna, Celestia, Spike, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Interesting stories. I think I know enough now about these characters that I'm not sure if I want to continue finding out more about them.
Well, they go on other adventures and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, the main group, you know, the core group that we see in the cartoon and all that.
Main six.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
Get it right, bud. Main six.
Right.
Get it right.
You know, them, sure, absolutely, a few of them. But I'm not too sure about these 4 stories. I do like these 4 stories. I'm just not too sure if I want to see more individual stories with these characters right away. Anyway.
Oh, I could agree with you. Spike is pretty fun though. I do.
Yeah, Spike is fun. The others, because the way I view, trust me, I've only seen the first season, but the way I view Princess Celestia is that she's the royalty, obviously, but she's supposed you can have a story like the Luna story and show the princesses, and that's fine. But I just always feel like she should be someone that Twilight writes to, that or whoever writes to her and tells of her adventures, not necessarily putting her in the spotlight right away. And again, I am by no means a pony expert at all, like Nicole is.
Not really. I'm not really an expert. I'm a big fan.
Come on, you know what I mean. Compared to me, yeah, you're the veteran here.
Well, Luna has a really good episode of when she learns about Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a really fun episode.
What season is that in?
I want to say 2.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get that season 1 episode recorded first. So, all right, folks, that's gonna do it. Up next, coming up next week, we've got the villains. The whole point of Fiendship is Friendship February. We're gonna be talking about the villains micro series.
I love the villains. They're awesome.
Do I need to read anything before going through that, or
I would say
any kind of context I need? Do I need to watch like through season 4 of the show or anything?
You need to watch the very, very first episode in the 80s. Their main villain that showed up in that returns into here.
Okay.
He's also in one of the newer episodes, but I want you to watch the original. Very first episode. No, it's really good with the Heart of Darkness and everything. And yeah, you do, because they've got the sea ponies in there. Yeah, so it's 22 minutes. It's not bad. It's actually really good.
22 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
No, it's awesome. It's really awesome. And then you can see like the G1 styles and where they came from.
Yeah. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. Where can the people find you online?
Just Google Beatles Diva. Beatles like the band, not the bug. You'll find me.
Mm-hmm.
That's basic.
You can find me on Twitter at TF2andMike, at the Pullbag for the podcast, at Geekcast Radio for the rest of the network stuff. Make your great escape into comics, and we will catch you next time.
Aloha!
You've just heard the latest episode of The Pullbag, the GCRN's comic review and discussion podcast. There are several ways to get in touch with us and leave feedback for the show. You can visit the website, geekcastradio.com, where you can comment on the episode and all of our different podcasts. You can rate our show on iTunes. Be sure to leave us feedback. Call the voicemail line, 502-526-5821. Please remember to tell us the show you are leaving the message for, and your name. Become a fan of us on Facebook by searching Geekcast Radio Network. Send us an email feedback at geekcastradio.com. Follow us on Twitter at GeekCastRadio. So until next time, make your great escape into comics and unleash the geek in you.